Welcome to Battle for Beyond. Here at the edge of the universe, realities aren't the only thing that collide. For those that come here looking to subvert that saucy wench fate, find themselves entangled not only in their ambitions, but also with each other?
Who could say?
It's mystery.
The contestants spent much of the last day putting their own flesh and blood on the line. For that which entices even the richest man, the ability to unmake dissatisfaction in our lives, to look back at the tapestry of our lives and change a single thread. But even the smallest thread can make the biggest difference when it comes to how we are all woven together. Even the smallest kindness can bind together strangers and make them friends. And it is three friends that walk back to their resting area after a battle hard fought, shoulder to shoulder together, after a victory hard earned, to find interlopers in their room. You've been relocated to a new quarters after your victorious triumph in the arena. You've been assigned a new room, a special suite with a beautiful view of the stars. But when you come in, you find three faces whom you do not recognize. Are you all in the same bed or not? Because I gotta know.
Look, I would like to paint a word picture for you. We have both changed clothes, we're fresh, showered, drinking tea, looking incredibly relaxed, and whatever you want to do with that, do it.
Absolutely.
Where are you, Nikhil?
I think after the conversation with my sister, I'll head back to the room, and I find you in this.
Yeah, just relax.
Join us for tea.
Yeah, would you like some?
Did I miss it?
This.
Not sure what you're.
This. There's still tea.
There's plenty.
Incredibly
of tea.
palpable sexual energy was ricocheting off the walls.
Palpable? Kishar stands at the door holding the bags of three individuals behind her. If you mind describing yourselves to your new roommates.
Well, as you can see on me, my arms are very bandaged up. They're bleeding. There are rips in my cloth, and I'm just taking a deep breath because it stings. It stings a lot, and I want to lay down. And so I'm looking for an available bed because I don't care. You know, the energies can fly where they fly. I will lay down, and they can bounce around me.
Looks like, common second language. And she turns to you, Cestia, to be like, it looks like someone double booked your room. So she says this in Elvish, so anyone who can understand Elvish understands her.
Gotcha.
And she says, I was asked to bring these three here by my supervisor, but I know you're here as well. I kind of changed your assignment because I noticed you were so taken with the stars, but I don't think I was supposed to. So if you could just
Thank you. No, it's
figure out a way to make this work, it would save me a lot of trouble from a very small, very angry goblin.
You are so. It's okay. And I turn to the rest of you in common. Would anyone like some tea?
Peeking around from the corner, like Scooby-Doo style. It's like you see like a shining head. It's and I step out from behind a tall humanoid, glowing and glittering with an aura of sparkles as I walk. Asian features, and my hair is sort of blowing up. I had to get it out of my face. I'm so sorry. I think we're in the wrong room.
No,
Why don't you
right
just-
room.
Yeah.
Kishar looks at you now, and she's the porter who's been carrying your luggage. She is a very shapely half-orc, beautiful green skin that's like moss-colored, and the type of body that just makes you uncomfortable in a good way. She's wearing a black silk wrap skirt and a high-neck halter top that has fuchsia embroidery on it. And she seems very close to this group of people, like maybe she knows them. And she's kind of begrudgingly brought over your luggage. In fact, you notice a shift in her facial features and demeanor when she addresses her friends as opposed to the strangers who she's brought your luggage here.
Well, I still can't really feel half of my body, and I have a gaping hole in my arm, but tea sounds great.
They spoke in Elvish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I was speaking Elvish. I understood everything you said, and yeah, I know you goofed up. I don't. You're playing.
Please don't start a problem.
No, I'm not starting. Why?
Look,
Why?
I
Why
can't-
do I?
Look,
no.
do you want me to heal your hands?
No,
Can
I
do
just want to
something
sleep. I don't want to start problem. I'm
Look,
just
scoot-
saying. I'm just
I
saying.
scooch over on the bed and just kind of pat it, like you can just lay down here.
Yeah, look,
Just-
it's all good.
I
I'm
had
just saying.
no idea
No,
common
it's all
is
good. Look, I understand.
language
I
for me.
understand. I'm just saying, no beefs needs to be happen. I'm going to lay down, and I just go and I lay down, and I immediately fall asleep.
Oh, sweet.
Is
I
everything
have
all right?
shamed myself, embarrassed myself, I think.
Oh, you're fine.
Your embarrassment is causing me even deeper embarrassment. I'm going into anxiety spiral right
Whoa, okay, got
When
it.
you
Yes,
see,
yes.
you see her kind of become even more afraid because she remembers that you are employed here.
Yeah.
And she says, please,
no.
How do you say snitches get stitches?
I got you. No fucking snitching, okay? I'm gonna make you some tea. Nikhil, can you, fire breath, some water, please? Is that weird to ask?
This is a weird thing, and I hate to ask this because you're going to read into it. I need you to slap me hard in the face in order for me to do it.
I did not wait for the sentence to finish.
Hellish rebuke, and I'm going to hellish rebuke the mug.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh God, here. And I use my herbalism kit to
Still into that.
Obviously, yeah.
Interesting.
Kishore, darling, are you good? There's a lot of hand movements,
I've-
some raised voices.
I have entrapped myself
Oh no,
with
darling.
my own kindness, and now 'tis my neck that is in the guillotine of life.
Oh no.
Even with my limited vocabulary, I know guillotine.
It's incredible.
That should let you know a lot about
Incredible.
her, that she doesn't know that many
Yeah.
words, and one of them's guillotine. So just heads up.
Also whip, straight, and headlock. Strange, but sometimes cute.
Kishore,
Killed Pelodio.
Yeah,
Strong words.
we've not forgotten that.
Strong words.
Can you take this
If
mug?
you
It's
can
very
live-
hot. Thank you.
If you can live in peace and not war,
Oh,
this would be for the best for me, for the best of me.
if a bed is difficult, if you have got one of those pop-up little pool situations filled with water,
You are going to
that could be.
spa.
Oh,
Spa. I translate it from, it's almost the exact
Yeah.
same Elven word.
To,
Spa. Oh, okay.
That's
It's a
actually a
cognate,
loan
yeah.
word in common
Yeah.
from Elvish.
Yeah.
and she actually
cognate.
says this to Econ. She says, it'll heal your wounds and make you feel refreshed.
He's asleep. I'm not even awake. This one was important for you specifically.
Why?
There, you have an appointment at the spa, and it has healing and restoring properties. I forgot I can speak to you in Elvish.
Okay.
So when my manager comes in to take you down, she's in charge of your itinerary since you've made the qualifiers for the competition. Please say that you want it to be crowded in this room and not that I changed the housing arrangements.
No one's trying to
please
get
a
you in
beautiful
trouble.
lady.
Okay, no one. This is good. It is bonding. It's a great way to meet our competition. Scope them out and stuff
True.
like that.
Very fierce competitors. Also very fierce competitors.
Congratulations on winning your first
Yes,
round.
yes,
Did you
yes.
fight the baby? We saw you. We were looking up and you were fighting a guy with a baby face.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
incredible.
It was horrifying.
He was annoying.
He didn't have a face.
Oh.
You were the one covered in fire, I think.
story's kind of getting mixed up here. Did he have no face or a baby face?
Well, he wore a face of a baby, but I did not see under.
And when he took it off, she ran away screaming like
Yeah,
that.
she's the only one who knows what.
Something haunting from her past.
Yeah.
Do you want some tea too?
Yes,
okay,
please.
gosh. Do I have to slap you again?
Did you get a torch lit while you had the first slap to go off of? Okay, then slap me again.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah! Hellish rebuke!
This is an inefficient system.
Feels good.
Can we get a kettle in here?
Okay, but
Just as a request.
I called dibs next time.
There's plenty to go around, and by plenty I mean 6, because that's as many times as I can do it.
Okay, go. The mug's hot, watch out.
Oh, that's okay.
Kishar leaves to get you a kettle, as well as to see about some type of kiddie pool for our lovely Triton that has won her heart. You get the sense as she leaves that she will get that kiddie pool. She's barely out the door when in stalks a small goblin creature. Her emerald tunic is gently contrasts against her skin, which is the color of spring grass, and is tucked into billowy white pants that puff out at her hips like little clouds being stuffed hastily into laced up brown ankle boots. Her midnight hair is pulled up into 2 buns that are held in place with gold nightingale pins. And her large hazel eyes and cute mouth are turned into like a perpetual, like half frown.
Oh, a new person. This is good.
Are you staying in this
There's
room?
a lot of people in this room. I don't think there's supposed to be this many people in this room, but there's a lot of people here.
Oh, well, we've all...
This is a bit of a problem.
We've made
For whom?
such good friends that we
Oh,
wanted
you
to
did
all
this
bunk up
willingly?
together. Yes.
Yes. This is exactly what we want, how we want it.
Okay. Well, that's great that you sorted that out. Usually, we don't want you to going around saying that this is, we went to Polacoat, they didn't bring out the red carpet for us.
Oh,
You
no,
know?
it's- no, I would never,
Sometimes these tourists, they come here and they get these, they think they know us after like what, Over here,
No.
hello.
Is it?
You know what, never mind. I've seen your potato peeling.
We
Leave something to be
The
desired.
potatoes.
Every time.
The more the merrier in
Where's
here.
the-
We just
you
want to
want me to get-
cram as many friends in as we possibly can.
Well,
the
that's
more the
great,
merrier. Send
because,
more.
We've got your schedule at the spa, and there's been a mix-up there too. So your healing bath is going to be a little cozy. If you have any complaints, save them, because I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've got way too much on my itinerary to babysit a bunch of you people. Okay, you did great. So did everybody else. So.
Well, we're not babies anyway, so you couldn't babysit for us because we're grown-ups.
You're so pretty.
Got him!
Oh,
You should probably take a step back, I think.
There's no movement left.
I have 4'2" of just pure potential energy that will unleash on you with such a pinpoint precision. You won't make it to the next round. Okay? I love you all. I want you to be taken care of.
What's her name?
I'm Leora.
Leora?
Yes, I'm in charge
Oh, so
of
nice
your
to meet you.
wellness while you're here to make sure you can make it through to the final round.
You
And
did
it seems
threaten
like
all of
I
our
am
lives?
plagued with incompetent staff. And I have people watching me, like the master of ceremonies, and I will just cease to exist if this competition does not run smoothly.
Okay, well, we haven't had a single complaint, so I think we are good.
I appreciate that because there's just, like, I think somebody's luggage got lost earlier today. Now I'm finding out that they're double booked at the spa. They're double booking your rooms, apparently.
This is nice and we want
This
it.
entire thing has gone under. And now we don't have you to help Layla because apparently you're in the competition. So now we're short-staffed. We're short one.
Wait, do you work here too?
I do.
Do y'all know each other? I'm sorry, is that weird?
Do I know Eric's character?
Give me a history check.
Ooh.
Did you take the time to get to know it?
Biblically.
That's an 11.
she wasn't remarkable enough for you to remember. Maybe you've seen her around.
This is a trick question. This person's not from here.
Oh, I
Well-
am. I'm Layla.
Yes, no, we met her as soon as we came here.
Yes, she was folding towels.
I feel like I would know you.
Well, if you do remember where we met, please let me know.
Do you spend a lot of time around the towel folding area as well?
It's the potato palace for you.
My
eh?
folds are crisp.
Yes.
They are. And now we're short. A towel folder. You can understand my predicament. Sorry if I seem a bit spicy today. I would love one of those
Want
cups
some
of
tea?
tea. I would adore it personally.
Look, a kettle hasn't come yet. Hold on. And I slap him in the back of the head before.
We have a wizard. We have a wizard. He can warm things up at will.
What?
Oh, yes, yeah, I could have been doing that, yeah.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, Cecia.
Oh, no. Please be good. Nope.
I
Ooh,
sometimes
worse. 12.
sometimes I commentate matches. Maybe we saw each other there, or I don't know. Do you know Olin or?
Olin? I've never met Olin in my life. Oh, Olin's the... No, I've met Olin. Yeah.
It's a big place.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm sure that... Oh, you know what? I remember where we met. Yeah. Oh, it's good to see you again. What was his name again?
Oh, Layla, yeah.
Layla.
And what's your name?
You don't know my name?
No,
Kind of rude. You know, we have met before. So,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Nikhil is my name.
Yeah, big star after last night. We've got a lot of good stuff on. You know what? I think I really just needed this cup of tea. Sometimes when I get stressed, I just get a little spicy.
Do you want some honey for it?
I would love that. I've been screaming at my staff all day. I would appreciate
Seems
it.
like it. You're good.
I'm probably gonna pull you aside for a word later. We're gonna make everything better, and don't worry about your absence. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Roll intimidation. That kind of confidence is like, it's like almost like off-putting. But I'm not worried.
That is a dirty 20.
You shouldn't be, because it's all on my capable shoulders.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
Everything's fine, and it doesn't need to go to management.
Everything's fine.
It can stay in middle management.
Absolutely. That's what you're here for. Shoulder those burdens.
Okay, so
Time?
I'm gonna take you down to the spa so you can heal your wounds.
Thank you.
After that, you'll have a little bit of a respite. And then you see almost like materializing out of thin air a piece of parchment with like a long peacock feather quill. Dad, we're gonna need you in the Vestibule of Valor after that. Dad, or maybe after battle, depending on how you fare. And then you're gonna go to your next trial. You've got a couple of hours to rest before I come get you, but we're kind of like go here. I don't know if you've noticed, it's not really there's not really a morning or night here. So yeah, we kind of need you ASAP. We also had another bit of a mishap in that even though you're out of the pools, we're still gonna need you to fight together.
Like, on the same team?
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
And you guys
But
won your fight, yeah?
Yes.
in the Rajmadon, the audience loves a little. So feel free to stab each other too. It's just gonna help our ratings.
Sorry,
I know
can I get
could,
a clarification on that?
Yeah, I'm counting on you for it personally. I've heard the rumors.
I'm not going to
Nikhil,
stab anyone.
I thought we had a relationship.
We do. Clarification doesn't indicate anything other than wanting to know. Because how do I know that one of you is not going to try to stab me? Who can I stab and when?
Well, I'm not allowed to give tactical advice.
But you're allowed to clarify rules.
I am allowed to clarify rules. As long as you beat your challenge, you're good.
So as long as as long as one of us walks out of this challenge.
Don't pay the Potato Prince any mind. We're gonna work together and it's gonna be fine.
That would be the victor. but you still have a couple rounds to go before we have to start narrowing it down. So,
No?
I would never stab you without permission. Let me just make that clear.
And that's why you're true blue. I appreciate it, Medina. I would never. Yeah, absolutely. Good. I'm glad to have the clarification.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we didn't introduce. I'm Sastia.
Right. Merdina here.
And Nikhil.
Layla.
Ikon Okubi.
And I'm Lenore.
So nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Just remember the tea thing later. Don't
Yes.
stab me.
If
No,
you never. If
I
you
don't even
do-
have a stabby weapon, so I couldn't stab you even if I wanted to.
Like, is that what I looked like when I first walked in? And I was like, oh.
It's
I blurred a little bit. At this time, Kishar walks in, like, with your giant tea kettle. It's huge, and it's made out of, like, just pure copper.
Oh.
You know, yeah, it's
Oh,
one
look
of
at
those, like,
that
old school
strength.
Indian pital
Yeah.
kettles
look
that's,
at-
like, huge. And it's got a big metal thing. She has a towel wrapped around it, so, you know, you don't burn your hands. And she hands it to you. It's in the shape of like an elephant, and it has like a little elephant spout that the tea comes out of, or the water comes out of in this case.
I line it up and then I druid craft a little fire beneath it.
Yeah. You could have done that the whole time.
Oh, look at that!
She hands it to you and she says, "For you, my beautiful innocent star."
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, it's heavier than it looks. Okay.
joke's on you because I like getting slapped.
Noted.
He does.
You should have
It
come
is,
back from talking to your sister
why do
earlier.
you
that
like
permission?
getting slapped?
Because
think
I'm
it was.
bad and bad things should happen to
I'm
me.
gonna slap Nikhil.
Oh yeah! I'm out of spell slots, baby. That just felt good.
Wow, this has opened up a whole new world to me.
Oh.
Oof.
Sorry, give me your name one more time.
Layla.
Layla.
I'm starting to
Incredible.
think
Well, welcome to Polacote. My name's Nikhil. I'd be happy to show you around.
Oh, I work here.
That can't be right.
Listen, I don't have.
But don't let me
I don't
stop that.
have-
I was
Sorry, you said the Brand
I
New
would-
Worlds thing, and I was like, off-world. Yes, no, that's right. Yes.
Well, I'd really love to have you show me around, please. It's so great to see a place through somebody's eyes.
You need to know he's making
Let me show you around.
I don't have enough ladles to deal with whatever this is, but
you don't seem to have any ladles at all.
you brought me down to here.
Yeah.
These people have brought me back up to here, honey.
Gotcha. I'm
You
so sorry.
see what I'm
I
dealing
don't have
with?
enough tea for this,
You
so
see
you might as well
it
just
as well.
back out.
You're like half dead, and this type of buffoonery is happening. This chicanery.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody's jackassery is always delaying me from doing my job.
I put a little
But-
more honey in her
We're
tea.
Thank you,
good.
baby. I love you.
You've taken care of us. You tell us what we need to do for you.
All right, so you're gonna follow Kishar. She's gonna take you down to the spa.
Cool.
It's beautiful. It's lovely down there. There's beautiful bathing pools. You're all gonna heal. Take as much time as you want down there. We have a lot of different services. No touching any of the massage girls. Because they have been trained to combat. It could be bad. I'm just looking at you because based off that interaction, I don't know who you are, but I feel like I've gotten a decent measure of your character.
Can we
For
just
the
get?
record, sorry, I've been to the spa many times. I have only ever been open to whatever advances were made on me.
Like hugs and high fives.
I personally don't know how you made it out of the kitchen, but it's fine.
I was invited. I did a good job. They got my lances
You
out in
did
the
do a
parking
good
lot.
job, and I hope you continue to do so because once again, that just makes my job easier. So you're
They
gonna
were
follow
cheering
Kishar.
his name. Cheering.
It's the Rajmadan. Everyone gets cheered. They buzz in there. That's not a bit. They're they buzz for bees. Those people are very excitable. But you know what? We love that because that's literally what powers this place. That magic would cease to work if those people's energy did not pour in it. If they did not come by the horde. So we
that
need you to
true?
put. Huh?
Nothing. Okay. That's
It's
good
really
to know.
thoughtful of them to buzz for bees so that the bees can understand them.
But can we
Once
also?
again, not enough ladles on my belt today.
Can we
Yeah.
We've
backtrack to
moved past
the
spoons.
girls that will be there? What's that? What was that you said?
So you're gonna follow Kishar. You're gonna go downstairs. She's gonna take you down to the pools. I'm just gonna tell the ladies to leave because I'm not sure
Good
this
call.
group can
Ooh,
have.
you're not
I think
wrong.
you'd see where I'm coming from
No,
here.
100%. That makes perfect sense.
there keeps being this focus on getting the ladies out of there. We're meeting for the first time. I just want everyone to be super clear. I'm good if there's men down there.
I
Did you think that's not where I was
Clear
going
it
to go?
out.
with
I
that?
didn't
Yeah,
know.
no,
There's gonna
it's
be
all
something else.
groovy, and if you hear anything from anyone that they're interested, just shoot a little message my way.
Don't do that. No, that's literally what I'm talking about. I cannot deal with the HR right now.
Oh yeah, those bads, they're totally innocent here at the Warrior Coliseum.
Even though you're a shit worker, I find you a mildly amusing dude when I'm off my shift, so I'm just gonna keep your secrets. Because I do like the post-shift drinks, but when I'm clocked in, you are a literal fucking nightmare. Like, you know, you have those coworkers that make your job great and easy? Then you have those that make you want to quit and just walk into the fucking ocean, and that's you. I need you to, but off the clock, I love you, you're precious, and I could just have drinks with you every day and pick up chicks, but holy crap, on the clock?
For sure.
Why always the ocean?
Not enough ladles. I can't even.
Where's this gonna go? Why don't you stay in here for like a...
invisible ladles.
Oh,
I
God.
see
Yeah,
now.
I can't. Not enough ladles.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going to walk to the...
Econ's bleeding out
Yeah,
here,
I'm going
so
to
we're
the
gonna
spa.
go head down
Let's
to the
go to the spa. Kishar, would you show us the way?
Yes, it is unfortunately my vocation.
You don't have to do your job.
Would you like
Not
to
really.
be carried?
What the hell?
What just happened?
Is this flirting?
It's a simple request. There's
Maybe
a lot happening.
when my boss is not within it's not watching.
Oh, we should walk away then.
No, all right.
As soon as we get around the corner.
Kishar leads you out of your quarters and down this like sort of very large, kind of wide, spiraling staircase. As you descend down it, you notice like there's like a kind of a large circle in the middle. There's a dome up above that's like bringing in like a beautiful, soft, like lilac type of light, illuminating the staircase. And at the bottom, there is like a large kind of grove, kind of set in the middle of where this spiral staircase wraps around. And in it, there is a beautiful tree with white bark and like navy or dark blue colored leaves. And you're passing the outer branches as the staircase continues to descend. As you descend, you begin to like feel a cool air coming up from somewhere in the depths. And you also smell it. You smell like almost like a salty kind of water. It's a good, comforting smell. And you smell lavender as well, kind of like aromatic oils. And you see like the reflection of light start to play, like as though bouncing off water on the walls around you.
This is beautiful.
Incredible.
I like this.
I've never gotten to be in the spa before.
Oh,
This
really?
is going to feel so good.
This is your moment. Enjoy it.
Cannonball!
Wait. Oh, cannonball? For some reason, I thought you said candle.
Candle.
Candle!
Yeah.
You're thinking about me, I love candles.
And also it goes flailing in. It's like,
Yeah, you see like a very large kind of like steaming with little bubbles like mud pit. Next to it, there's like a hot tub that's been like kind of constructed in the corner, but it is like a natural grotto. And the color that is on the rock walls is like iridescent and lit with like bioluminescent like fungi and growths. As you like go diving in, you do notice there is another individual kind of in this like sort of mud area. And as you kind of settle in, like you do feel like the strange quality of the mud kind of like cakes to your skin and like leaves a film there, and it feels good and it smells good. It smells like earthy, but also like fresh in some ways, like not like stagnant mud, but fresh, like volcanic mud. It's fine, and you enjoy the benefits of a long rest. Ghost of Tsushima style in a pool, because I love that
I do want to be clear that I spend all time underwater below.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the mud's like, It's so viscous, it's like hard to breathe in though.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it does feel
But is
good.
there a watery
Long
or like a?
rest take.
There's like a hot tub to kind of like rinse off and
Oh yeah, I'll like just be in the hot tub.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Yeah, our Triton in the hot tub, bubbling water.
I'm gonna go right under wherever the hot water is coming. Just I want to be in the hottest part of the.
Yeah, so like if you go over to the far edge of the grotto, you realize this is where there's like some type of volcanic rock underneath the pool that's heating up all this mud. And that is actually where the other individual is sat.
Ooh. Who's this other individual?
Oh.
He is a human man that looks very strong in the way strong men do. So less bodybuilder, more like
Yeah.
can lift a car type of strength. His hair is like receding back and is in very Tekken style, kind of like flared up in a lot of ways. I think y'all understand what I'm saying. Yeah.
100%.
I tried to not make the video
this
game
is
reference, but I
comedy.
didn't
That was
know.
good.
Yeah.
You did it.
Right
Right crowd.
Yeah.
I see it.
His eyebrows come up at like they come up off his forehead and down into like two swoops.
Ooh.
He has a sort of like he has like a day-old stubble on his face, and his body is covered in all kinds of like scars from like battles countless, and he's got a chest full of Wolverine style just gray and black hair peppering him, and he's sitting back on the ledge, also near the hottest part of the pool, with his like arms kind of laid out behind him.
So what I do is I disrobe to show all my scars because I'm just scarred all around, and I go directly across from him and pretend as I don't see him, and I'm like,
Make a performance check.
all right, we will perform. Incredible. It's going to be okay. -2. Let's see. 6.
He with it. Sorry, I'm making a note here. You see him. You just see his like top lip, like kind of like as you sit down.
It is kind of funny.
You look like a battle well fought.
Yes, fought many battles my whole life, but I guess I'm fighting the greatest one of them all while I'm here.
To be here, take great courage.
Yes, but some things, it's beyond courage. It feels like destiny.
I don't believe in concept of predetermination.
I'd imagine so, considering you are hoping to change yours.
My competition days, they are behind me. I honestly gave up a long time ago and realized, like cat who chases stupid object but does not know what to do when they catch.
Yes.
Like string any ridiculous creature, kill a bird, but does not eat bird.
Yes.
I realize I just enjoy chase, but not victory. But my fighting days for competition days, I should say, are a little bit behind me.
My whole life, I was born and bred to fight till I die. So there's no part of me that will ever think that the competition is over. Because the competition is life. It is who is in power, it is who takes that power, it is who takes that power from you.
That's so sad. I just doggy paddle through this gruff off.
Yeah.
To the other side.
Yeah, as you say this, you notice like his expression softens a little bit. And he says, this is beautiful. You are warrior poet.
Ah,
Interesting sentiment. You think we are lifetime warrior? I thought maybe this life was gone for me. The mind sometimes is willing, but the flesh was not what it used to be.
yes.
Not all of us are gonna look like him. Cause you're a bit older, right, Ika?
Yeah.
He gestures to Nico, who's got the washboard abs and the. Not all of us look like that anymore.
I
Maybe
eat waffles every day.
Oh,
And
that's
still look like this.
incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's-
I
Wow.
see what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes, but I feel like while you may not believe in destiny, we're all built with a purpose. And I feel like when your purpose is to fight, you will fight. If a bard was to lose his voice, he will still write songs. If a warrior is to lose his weapon, he will still fight. You just find a new battlefield.
You are first person in a long time I respect. Normally, I try to ignore people that come here very full of self. They think destiny entitled them to be monster. They are chosen. They are hero. But you can be hero in your own story and be asshole in mine.
Yes, that's very true.
But
Very
you are
true.
first warrior of destiny I meet that is not asshole.
Well, thank you. Hopefully, I live up to that.
See, does anyone? I want to give
So
everyone
I
else
just keep going
time.
back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not contributing to this
I'm-
conversation.
There's like very, very tender moment of respect happens. I'm gonna look at this guy and go, I don't know what that was all about. But you're a big bad eyebrow daddy. I want you to take me into the towel room and fold me like cheap laundry. You understand?
Whoa! I would like to do. I'm not a rogue. I would like to sneak attack him and just push him into the mud. You're welcome, and then just swim out.
So hold up, roll persuasion.
Fuck it. I cast guidance. This is a
You cast
confusing.
guidance?
Yeah.
Cestia, you're wingman me. Thank you. All right, we'll roll the guidance first. It's D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, D4 coming in. That's
You
a
shut
3.
his mouth before he says anything else.
Yeah. I'm like, shh, be smoother.
Okay, and then that's going to be a 29.
Oh my
all
God.
told, with the guidance.
Yeah, he's like,
You don't have to respect me. In fact, I prefer you did.
this is not mockery or trick. You're interested in all of this.
Trick? No, I don't charge.
So
I tried
all
to
this
drown myself in
time,
the
during
mud.
this time, the two of us have been here. Like Layla has been creating a little eldritch blast, like harmless dioramas with like little frogs, like hopping around little lily pads, like little pink ones, and like entertaining her. And during all of this, she's just like,
Well,
We're
he
built
doesn't
different.
need to pay. His father's.
And I've just got a thumbs up that extends from the hot tub in your direction.
He gets out of the mud bath, and you see the lower half of his body caked in mud, so it's censored.
Nice.
Right. All right, see you guys in a bit. Hop up out of the tub.
I just clap.
Nikhil, you also enjoy the benefits of a long rest. Everyone else, you hear a cacophony from the other room. Let me roll performance here.
Oh,
"Do we have to?"
Wow.
he's fine. I think
You
he's
just hear
fine.
like almost like furniture being thrown. As
I'm
what
going
sounds
in
like
there.
No, do not.
As what sounds like a tiefling's body slams against every surface in the towel room.
He needs help.
No.
That's not wrong, but it's
I don't
gonna
think
be
he can
different
handle
than you
that guy.
think
He
it's
was
gonna
so
be.
big.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Okay.
Don't or go, but be ready.
What I was gonna say is you kept calling him the Potato Prince, so I assume his father is the king of the kingdom of potatoes.
Yeah. You're amazing. Yes, that's entirely true.
Oh, well, that's a very useful sort of kingdom to have. I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't like potatoes.
They actually call him the Tuber Lord, but for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna continue to lie.
After, I don't know, how many minutes, sir?
Let me make a
I got guidance.
Brennan
I'm gonna cast a-
Mulligan, how many
No.
minutes
How
do
many
you
minutes?
survive in the ring?
You better add
Okay,
guidance.
I'm
so
going to
we're
do
gonna
a
add-
strength saving throw on my end.
We're gonna add Constitution.
Believe in
That's-
you.
That's only a 1. So we'll just make a Constitution check here.
I got a 22.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. That's a 1 on the guidance,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll roll the d20 for Constitution. Only a 12.
Okay, I rolled a 22, so 10 minutes. We'll subtract.
Great.
Oh, I love it.
He folds you like a towel
Great.
in 10 minutes flat.
Amazing.
You walk out looking refreshed and perky.
Ooh.
He walks out after you and just goes back to his corner in the mud pool right next to Econ.
He
Puts
smells like
both
potato
arms
snap.
and says, I think you will perform well out there. Thank you for reigniting my fire. I feel like you made me feel like warrior again. Well, I mean, I'm sure he can tell you. He was very
Good looking
proficient.
out. Thank you for whatever it was you did, because that was exceptional. They normally have fruit platters out in the other room, so I'm gonna go get a snack.
Yeah, you walk out.
I am so happy for the both of you. Truly.
Did you bring some back for me?
Yeah, of
I
course.
think they went into the other room to do some training. They did some training in the other room.
Really hardcore.
Yes. Oh, I like that. You know, he's getting a lot of.
It's wonderful and amazing that
Oh.
we have a warrior like that on our side.
Oh,
yes.
no, I don't think they were in there training. I mean, the sexual tension between them was quite palpable.
See, someone out here is saying things like they are. We got all these horny, thirsty people. We got Kashara running around talking about true love. Everyone's talking. The flirting happening here. Jeez, less flirting, more fucking.
I mean,
Good Lord. Let's cut to the chase, folks.
I am a cleric of the life domain, and thereby, fucking is actually an incredibly important part of begetting more life.
Counterpoint,
Preach.
they do call it the little death. So how does that work in?
Well, you have to understand.
Oh, we're talking to me now? Cool.
I,
No, I'm good.
I was
Sorry.
not trying to intentionally
No, you're good.
ignore, but now I feel like I've been drawn into conversation since you are kind of commenting on my activities. But
You did them real close to us, so
It's-
it's kind of hard not
yeah,
to.
it sounded like they
whether
were.
you use your mind, your body, or your weapon, we are all warriors. And when there is the dance of life and death, it makes somebody feel impassioned. So there's no need to be ashamed.
And truly,
I'm sure she gets it.
The hands extend out of the water.
we are always dying a little bit every day because no one lives forever.
Yet.
I don't like that.
Sure.
Don't trouble your head with the worries of tomorrow. Trouble them with the worries of today. Your competitors, I see your wounds. I think I may have wounded one of you, but you know, it's. Listen,
I like it.
be easy. Enjoy this moment, because your next one maybe not as pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You have to get
agree.
your head in the game.
The best day of my life.
All right.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself.
You're healed. The DM says your spell slots are restored.
Yay!
Go get a snack and get your head in game. Because in the Rajmadan, who knows what will happen.
I don't exit the water until someone makes me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like slide in. I didn't rinse off before. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Just under, point upward.
And Merdina's like a little bit upset under the water,
Oh,
but like,
I'm sorry.
and then
do you
just
need a minute?
extends. No, I'm good. Let's go.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, definitely. Versus your deception.
These dice. 12.
10.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Are you lying?
Yeah. Merdina's like, if you could see tears, you think like she might have been crying in the water, but like you can't tell. It's just like, but then like as she broke the surface, just putting on a bit of like a no, that's but it's not like a malicious.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, I'm good for everyone. You know, like everyone's good, everything's good. I want to keep it. Everything's great.
Merdina, there's snacks in the other room, but they're probably on a very high shelf. He had wings. Can you help me grab some?
Ooh,
I'm 6'1", I'm not as tall.
I can lift you, aye.
Nope, not listening to you. I point at the
Well, I
mud
am
man.
just saying, sometimes if you give in to the...
Yeah, okay, calm down. You.
I'll lift you now and carry you to the next.
Okay. Well,
Can I come too?
yeah, I guess. I can't stop you.
I'm hungry.
Hold on, let me shift.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Before I go to join the snack gang, I go over to the guy that's the cool fighter guy. I was just wondering, you said that we needed to get our head in the game. Is there a way I'm supposed to get my head into the game without the rest of my body? Because
Oh my god.
you said to get your head in the game, and if the way the game is, it kind of requires your whole
Don't
body.
worry, I'm sure it will be separated shortly. And then you can just put it in another room.
You are very wise.
I try. He gives you a dap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will see you, if not soon, in another life, I am sure.
Oh my god.
I feel like we are brothers.
Yes, we definitely are.
Kill it out there.
I'll try. And I walk out, and I now have a more like limber movement, and you know the scar, the more fresh wounds are looking all healed up, and yeah, I nakedly walk back out.
Nakedly.
Specify that.
Oh yeah,
Nakedly.
right.
Cheeks out.
Everyone's nude, right?
Yeah.
Unless you don't want
No.
to be.
No.
Yes, that's fine.
I'm
Okay.
bashful.
Good to know. Scales.
We've got you in a beautiful muumuu.
Yeah. Just drenched in a caftan. Like, this was better before it was wet.
Fully. I don't know. Like it's not. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
If you are comfortable with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
We were
there's
in
a-
different changing areas, and I thought we were all gonna wear a thing. And then I came out, and then I was like, I made a choice, so I committed to it. I don't mind being naked.
It looks
but
great.
Thanks. It's really heavy now that it's wet.
Yeah.
It was bad in the mud. I thought I was gonna die.
There's a large, it's like a large table that's like semicircular, kind of pushed against the wall, that's laden with fruit, breads, scones, every type of bakery item you could imagine. And the tree in the center, like, kind of perks up. It has a face. As you grow near, like the knots in the wood kind of just like open and turn, and the branches go from being like this to like coming down a little bit with a big rustle. And as you like grab food and like kind of fill up your plates, she says, "Good luck out there."
Oh my gosh,
Thank you.
I hugged the tree.
Is this bee tree?
This is
Oh, it's bee tree.
it is bee tree. It's the tree you fought earlier.
No.
Oh.
Wow. It's a tree full of bees. Funny, I thought they only
Hornets.
Sorry, what?
Hornet.
Oh, we're just making up bugs now? Funny.
You fought well.
Oh, I know I did.
I also know you did.
Yeah, and I also know that I also know that I did.
I also know that.
Yeah, don't try to get in my head.
It
You
seems
fought
like
very well.
there's some history here.
Oh, we go way back.
We go back one day.
This tree's full of bees, and those
Hornets.
bees and those hornets are full of themselves.
They're not. They are full of venom.
But they did make fun of you a little bit, and it was funny. I mean,
Wow.
I
I don't know
thought
whose
this
side I'm
spa
on.
was only for champions, and last I checked,
okay.
I
we're not
live
gonna-
here
Nikhil.
Hi, I'm Layla.
in my downtime. Hi, Layla.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm doing real great.
I didn't win.
I'm into. You know what? You'll get him next year, champ. And
You
she
know.
like knocks
The whole thing, you hear like the
big-
groaning wood as it.
like I guess there's wasps. The wasp nest gets like
They're
drops in
hornets.
it or something.
Yeah, they're hornets. Yeah.
Am I still carrying you?
Mhm.
Good, yeah. Are there any shelves in this?
No.
I'm sorry. You can just set me
This
on
is-
this branch, I guess.
What?
And I just climb off of you into a branch.
But never apologize.
She changes
Never.
her branch into like a little bicep to sit you on it.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for.
I hope you all do well out there.
Thank you.
Your challenge is going to be a tough one.
Do you know anything
Oh.
about it?
I do. I don't think I'm supposed to tell though.
Come on, tell us. Just a little hint.
Here's the thing.
Roll persuasion.
Yes. Like, don't you want the people that beat you to win? Because then it validates that you were beaten by the champions.
But
No?
I could get in trouble.
Who would tell? There's
None of
like
us.
18 of us in one room. We're not telling anyone anything about anything.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, thank you. Oh God, please, guys, just be a little better. Okay.
Oh.
14. Let's see. Let's see if
Dang it.
she's.
I remember the guidance myself sometimes.
She rolled a lot
Yeah,
higher
that's
too. She was like, she says, well, I think I would get in big trouble if I did that.
can I wingman my girl, Cestia,
Mhm.
and come in with an intimidation check?
Yes, and you beat the crap out of this poor tree, so you can roll with advantage. I would say.
Cool,
I
let's
think
do
that's
this.
fair.
Here we go.
Like, good
Little
cop,
pinks.
bad tiefling.
Right?
This is
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay, it's an 8. Sorry, so I rolled a 10. My deception plus 8, so it's 18 intimidation.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come in and go, I don't think you heard my girl. So unless you want to get chopped up and turned into flat pack furniture, you better start talking, or you're gonna be full of more than just hornets, my friend.
Okay. Let me see what she rolls with. 18.
Cestia blushes a little bit.
Fucking try me.
Somebody hold me back, baby! I'm gonna straight up. I'm gonna fight a tree.
I know. Layla, may I put you down for a moment? Layla, down.
Layla. No, it's not the fight.
And then she also, at the same time, turns to Layla and says, "He's bullying me outside of the arena."
Your insults may be funny and truly cruel barbs, but there is no call for that outside of the arena.
I'll tell her, but I won't tell him because I'm not afraid of you.
Okay, there's a lot of bad energy in here right now. I'm gonna get down. Thank you very much for holding me and for not telling us anything helpful, but that's okay. Thank you.
And she like gets you close and like whispers in your ear, and I'll tell you after the break.
Sorry, I just lose my shit when there's bees around.
No, you're good. Honestly,
They're hornets.
now that I'm far away, she can go fuck herself.
What's that tree doing?
Look,
in
I'm
the
about
fucking
to
winter
blight that
spot?
fucking tree.
With your bellies and your appetites now sated, multiple different kinds of appetites. I'm not judging.
Sexual.
I
Ooh.
just wanted to clarify for everyone at the table
Mhm.
that did indeed
Wait, they had
happen.
sex?
Yeah, that happened. That was real. You see your tree companion kind of giggling and whispering with like a giant wooden hand into Layla's ear.
Really?
And the whispering just sounds like rustling leaves.
Oh, you're so bad.
When are you gonna come back and fold towels again?
Well, I, said that I'd help my friends here, and hopefully we'll make it all the way to the end, so...
I mean, probably. I think you can do anything. Like, really.
No.
Yeah, I think you could do anything.
Why is she so nice to her and not to us?
What? I'm nice to everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Except him. Because he thinks he can beat me up, and he can't, because I'm a tree.
But didn't
I
he?
thought
Ooh.
Well, I don't like you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so.
Oh, no,
I
please
did
don't
not
be nice to her.
mean
Whoa.
any
Please be nice to
harm.
her.
You're
I
bad
did not-
winners. Except for you.
Thank you.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
No, I'm back. Hi, I'm sorry. Druidcraft. I make a little leaf or a little flower bloom on a branch.
Well,
Sorry.
thanks
I need
for
to
the
be
I
like-
never knew I could flower.
Oh my god. I cry again a little bit. It looks
You
like a shooting
see-
star.
A cherry color come into this pale trunks trees. You guys have to go though. You're late. And I don't want you to be late.
Oh, okay, thank you so much.
Bye bye
oh.
I'll be rooting for you.
bye.
Thank
Rooting.
Thank
That's
you.
a good.
Rooting.
That's a good
What's
joke.
your
I get
yeah.
You're
What's
fine.
your team name?
What?
What is
Oh.
it?
So I can shout it
Well, thank you.
from down here
Oh.
where no one will hear.
Oh my god. Can we take like a clipping of you up? Do you hear from all
I
parts
could
of you?
send my hornets.
No, thank you. No,
Oh,
That's-
please don't.
Maybe not.
That's okay.
Oh.
They're
they would
antagonists.
sit in the audience.
They'll
Can you
sit.
send like 2 hornets and don't tell Nikhil?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. She like clenches up her little hands and says,
How do I think of a team?
"Root, root, root."
Oh.
I'm gonna take out a little piece of paper that just has the words bees
Wow,
misspelled.
paper.
And I'm gonna write.
Oh. Oh god.
Don't worry, I'll have plenty more soon enough. How do you spell trees?
Listen, I know that paper is beaten pulp, but that doesn't mean that this paper can't beat the pulp out of you.
Ooh.
Well, I
that's
know
good
that
shit.
pulp is made out of paper or whatever
No, you didn't.
said.
You literally didn't know that.
Oh, I
can
didn't
tell.
know that? Why? Because I never made it to class?
Do you not know how to read or write?
I know plenty how to read and write.
I don't think that's
I want to be clear about that this is not commentary on having a hard time
You
reading.
spelled bees wrong.
What's wrong
What's that?
with that?
Nothing?
It looks right.
B-E-A-S-E, bees.
These? Right?
Yeah. How do you spell trees? Is it spelled the same way or spelled different?
We don't need to know how to read or write in the arena, mostly. Probably.
Yeah,
Exactly.
read my
Yeah.
lips. I can't write trees.
Read my bark. Go fuck yourself.
Sorry.
I don't need to. People do that for me.
I know. It was wildly amusing.
Thank you.
Bye, Layla.
Potato
Take
pillow
care.
princess, let's go.
Knock 'em dead.
That tree
Oh, I
Come
know.
up with a team name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a team name.
Yeah.
You've got time for it.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know, Heartbee's gonna ask you. She's gonna be like,
She's really
oh my gosh,
intense.
hey everyone, how's it going?
Okay.
That's a really good impression.
Something.
Thank you.
Wishing, friends, wish friends, friend wishers.
Harpy's gonna say it.
Mhm.
This is a legally binding verbal contract. A proceed of 25% of all merch goes to the combatants.
That can't be.
Why
That
don't
could be
you?
our team name.
Why don't you
This is
say
all
trees
reminding-
nuts, and then she'll say it, and then it'll be so funny because you could be like,
God damn it, that's good. We gotta do that.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Trees
that's good. We gotta
nuts.
do that.
Yeah.
no.
I don't like the tree, but that's gold.
I
we
thought
gotta do
about
that.
it for my intro
Oh.
That's good.
because I was gonna say when she asked, "What's your dad?" I was gonna say, "What about trees?" Then she's gonna say, "What?" And I was gonna say, "Trees nuts."
That's really funny.
That's quite
How do you
funny.
not like her?
The strategy.
She is
Wait.
growing on me.
And
Ah.
that is how we could honor you and bring a part of you to the battlefield with us.
Many parts of me are left on the battlefield.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of did a good job.
He did.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's
Well,
why I'm
let's
here.
go, trees nuts!
I'm healing too.
Yay.
See, I look so much better.
Oh, you're so cute.
So
I'll see you too soon.
we
Keep
had,
doing a good job.
I didn't mean offense. Very sorry.
we
Very
had
sorry.
we had the trees nuts.
When you say it, it sounds like we didn't try hard enough again.
No, you know it's okay. I will stand behind that man.
Oh, thank you.
It's Eyebrow Daddy.
What,
We're gonna fight Eyebrow Daddy.
right
That's who
now?
we're fighting?
The father of eyebrows.
What?
Yes.
Wait, seriously?
Wait,
the guy you
he's-
just banged?
But didn't he just say that his
Did you take his power?
fighting days were
He
over?
did say he's
Oh
fighting
yes, he back in his day he was quite the champion, truly terrifying. But then that speech that you gave really worked, and so now
What the
he's coming out of
hell?
retirement.
Oh dear.
Is that good?
It's good to know. Yes,
Why?
because we will meet on the battlefield.
He's scary.
We have a conversation of blades.
Oh.
Don't let him get his hands on your waist or on your horns.
Well,
That
I
seems
don't
oddly
have
specific.
any horns, so
Good looking out for you, sister. But let me tell you, if you did, you'd be in trouble. Or in for a good time. But probably in this context, in trouble.
It is with this piece of wisdom that you begin to ascend the staircase. Now armed with the knowledge that your previous foe imparted to Layla. You go through the familiar armory. You're running late, so Olin is not able to give you a once-over like he did the first time. But both of you are aware of the armorer. He gives you like a quick make sure all your cowlicks are down, and then ushers you out into that tunnel. Every time you go through it, you feel like it's getting bigger in some ways. Like it seems like it's growing in size, growing in grandeur. And that light at the end of the tunnel seems like it holds not just sunlight and glory, but a promise. A promise for a shot at something bigger. And it is with this, armed with this sort of like electrical kind of static energy, that you step out into the Rajmathan, into the arena. You see before you gently undulating waves of sand. The sand here is the kind you find in places like Rajasthan. It like sticks to you a little bit.
Yeah.
And it has like a very coppery kind of color. It shimmers underneath the sun. And now you realize there is a sun, almost as though it's been plucked from the sky and placed a little bit closer to you in this sort of sea of stars you see above you. And it beats down on all of you with a heat that some might find oppressive, but those of us who love that shit find like being bathed in a warm hug from nature. As the wind gently blows over the sand, you smell like coconuts and dates, and you notice there are trees around you and little sort of oases kind of dotting the horizon in this entire battlefield. And before you, you see these large chunks of what look to be broken plaster or brick, maybe like a clay brick that's baked, and it's been sitting here baking in the sun for a long time. As you enter, you hear Harpy's voice play, booming, kind of reverberating off this amphitheater around you. And with her usual plucky demeanor, she says, "Hello and welcome to a brand new contest. Today's contest is going to be fabulous because we have someone coming out of retirement. Yes, it's true. The architect, Abaddon himself, will be gracing us today. And he's playing against those other guys, which are pretty great, but definitely not Abaddon the architect. This is a very special prize. We don't know who convinced him to come here today, but ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you, this is the chance of a lifetime. I can't believe I'm witnessing it in my lifetime. And with a major image, she appears before you, her form kind of glitching and flickering in and out as she does. She does like a little dwarvish skip across the sand dunes. How are we feeling together, Team B?
Oh, we're team trees nuts.
I'm sorry, what?
Trees nuts.
You hear like a snicker go through the amphitheater as some people get it and other people don't. You know, you hear some people be like, ha! You hear like one, and you hear other people be like,
Context, we were talking to a tree inside. So this was funny.
Nicole, not right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Trees nuts. Versus, and then her voice changes as she goes, Abaddon, the architect. And disappears back to her announcer's box, where we see the same robed figure standing silently with a laurel formed of two hands holding aloft a kind of like magically suspended in space amethyst that just gently rotates.
Layla bows a little bit.
The host merely puts out a hand and then just like, you know, does like a very stiff gesture. And then from underneath the sand, you see it kind of gurgle and bubble.
huh?
And as it does, you see a throne begin to emerge. And as it does, seated upon it, still shirtless, but wearing trousers, wearing what some people call harem pants. I don't like those people. But wearing a salvar of like this like kind of beige color and barefoot sits Abaddon, the man that you met earlier in the spa. His legs are crossed. He's leaning like on one armrest, and he says, I asked, you inspired me, brother, and they were all too eager to throw me back in. It is as you say. I think I will die fighting. But I must ask, will we draw blades together as brothers? Don't pressure him. Don't pressure him. No.
Are you saying?
As enticing as your offer is, and it is probably the most enticing offer I've had my whole life. But the story began with you once at my side. And it's too late to rewrite that story.
Oh, but you are in contest about rewriting story. And did this story not also start with you in mind? My tale is lit anew, like a new candle, but you are the one who holds the flame.
This is very true. This is very true. But based on everything we've said before, a regret greater than the one I am trying to change would be to give up the chance to fight the greatest warrior I have ever met.
He's gonna fight me.
But if we fight together, back to back as blood brothers, then you and I will meet at the contest, the ultimate. Imagine the grandeur. You and I, brothers drawing blades on each other after fighting together. Our legend will be eternal, and in this place, that is all that lasts. It will be a finale, but the annals will write it forever. The flame that lit the long extinguished candle together.
Takes a second and thinks.
While you think, I just like lean over and I'm like, maybe it's the desert, but like he seems a little thirsty right now.
This guy.
You
Yeah.
have to do whatever you feel is right.
Did you not satisfy him?
I got mine.
Well,
This
well,
is
see,
completely fraternal. I respect this man. I respect his craft.
I think that might mean he doesn't respect you.
I don't even know who the. Oh, it's the guy from inside.
Oh my god, that was from like an hour.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't remember every guy I fucked in the bathroom. Jeez.
I don't know why I took that personally.
Look, eyebrow guy, if that is your real name.
It actually isn't. They said that his
Abaddon,
his
we
name
were
is,
listening.
Yes, the architect.
Oh,
Architect.
I didn't hear that part. I wasn't listening.
That's yes. That like where trees nuts. He's
Listen.
the architect.
I am already finished with you. Men are talking.
Whoa. So about that, I would like to use my bonus form star reaction, and just like before, this like low rumble that sounds like it's coming from the starscape overhead, as I point at him and say, "Whoa," and that's what we're doing today.
I think it was less about insulting women and more about saying
No, I know.
men are talking.
For whatever reason, I am
That's fair,
this
that's fair.
dude's wingman, and I'm into it.
I'm gonna say, yeah, and that hurt my feelings. And I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna bonus action X-Blades courage.
Well, you make a great offer. And honestly, I did come here with a story in mind. But we talk about rewriting, right? And the things that we rewrite. And when I first got here, I saw someone who wanted so much more, yet started to rob herself of this. Starts to look at Layla. So, it is up to me to make sure that they are at the final battle.
Thank you, Wizard Papa!
I understand.
Oh,
I respect your decision.
Yes.
I will weave a tale of my own, but my medium is a bit different than yours. As he says this, you see the sand around him begin to move. And it covers the throne, it covers him, forming like a giant swirling tempest of majesty,
Oh no.
of grandeur. You see faces begin to form in the swirling sand and dust and clay. You see a giant fist form, a second one, and the throne becomes completely engulfed. Then as it steps off the throne, it picks it up, places it on its head like a jagged crown. Roll for initiative.
Dang, that's
oh, it was almost an 18.
roll.
19.
It hit the corner.
6.
Damn it, I roll that every time. 9.
Okay,
Roll 6.
so 9, 6,
Nicholas 14.
14. Okay, so Layla, you get to move first. You see this giant swirling form with like the throne now resting upon his head, and you realize when it's upside down, it makes like a very interesting kind of crown. What do you do?
Layla slams their hands together, and a bolt of white light appears in it, then shoots off to Econ, Cestia, and Lenore, and no, actually, you're
I can take it.
okay, and Murdina, and you get +5 hit points. Temp hit points.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And with aid.
Amazing.
All right. Would you like to do anything else with your turn? Cower?
Yeah. I would like to examine the terrain around.
Yes.
around the architect.
Give me a perception check.
16.
With the 16, you would know that some of this is going to be difficult to traverse terrain. You get the sense that as you like look at the oasis behind you, and like the smell is what comes to you with the 16. You do smell some moisture, and it occurs to you that some of this might be difficult to pass terrain. There might be mud here.
Okay.
It also probably would occur to you, maybe that's why this character was resting in a mud bath.
I convey this to everybody.
Okay, so more water or less?
Would you like to use your movement?
I'm going to. Yes, I'm going to carefully make my way forward towards the promontory. There seems to be an outcropping there
Yeah, go
to
for it.
hide behind it.
Maybe start with more water and it'll weigh him down.
Okay. Yeah, just to clarify, you won't have line of sight, but you will have full cover.
Okay.
Nikhil. Layla conveys this information to you that some of this terrain might be a little sticky. And then you see her go and take cover behind a sort of jutting wall made of crumbling baked clay. What do you do?
I always hated terrain, 30 feet straight up. And I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to point the lance, the golden lance, at this guy. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Perfect.
First ray, only going to be a 10. Second ray is going to be a 17.
The 17 hits.
Awesome. Okay. That's only going to be 2 points of damage. As I hit him, do I see anything in terms of? I think the things I'm looking for here are: is he large enough that he has reach on his attacks? He is. Copy.
He's big. He is about 30 feet tall at this juncture.
Oh, sorry. That's actually going to be. It's not 2. It's going to be 5 damage to him because it's. Hexblade's cursed.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm going to.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know if he's 30 feet, but between his arms and stuff, if you got some height, you would be able to fly out of his reach.
So he has 30 feet of reach he's 30 feet tall, and his attacks look like they have some amount of reach.
Yes.
Less than
Sorry, I did not convey that clearly. He cannot reach you from 30 feet away.
Cool,
but if
cool.
you are in the air 30 feet up and you come within 10 feet of him, he can strike you. That is the sense you get.
Gotcha. In that case, with a bonus action left, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat and dash another 30 feet up, so I'm 60 feet up.
Perfect. At this juncture, you would be a little bit well out of his reach. As your Eldritch Blast strikes against him, he's going to use his reaction to pick up one of the large pieces of broken structure next to him, and he lifts it up, deflecting some of your blow. And sorry. So as this happens, he says, "My turn," and throws it at you.
You are going to subtract 1 from that roll, though. I could have rolled higher in a D6.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I dropped it. 21.
Shield misses.
Perfect. This giant piece of rock wall smacks against your shield. It is. The damage is mitigated. It is still going to push you back 15 feet.
Cool.
As it does, you are grateful for this arcane shield that comes against you because the sheer force of it frightens you. As the stone falls, everyone underneath, this time I'll be nice, you just see huge chunks of boulder and brick come crashing down around you as Nikhil somehow miraculously avoids this
dead?
horrific blow.
I'm here. I'm okay. Normally, I don't get pushed back like that when that spell works. But everyone, good luck down there.
Oh, Nikhil, I think maybe you were not very good in bed. He seems to be very angry with you.
I was great. This guy's just mean.
I would like to make an insight check.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
25.
Are you in? This is very important.
Yeah.
This is more important than combat.
Yes.
Are you inciting Abaddon or are you inciting Nikhil?
Nikhil.
I
This guy.
honestly just pure like Bud tell
Yeah.
like he was in charge of what was going on in there. So if it was bad, it was his fault.
Immediate hype man, like, yeah.
Merdina, you see this exchange go on, and it occurs to you that someone has to take the lead on this, as Nikhil has made a craven but intelligent retreat.
Yeah, I look at them both and I'm like,
Smart.
Sorry, eyes on the prize.
We love a
We've got
tactical
this.
king.
We love
We love a tactical king.
see, us three, we started together, we finished this together. Yeah. And then I go running straight towards Abaddon
Yeah.
and the throne he sits atop. Is there any movement I should be aware of as far as like, if it is difficult terrain, like having anything? Is it all difficult?
You'll know it when you get to it,
Oh,
depending on what
God.
spaces you choose and what
Okay.
your passive perception is, unless you are
My
actively
passive
looking.
perception is 9.
Yeah.
Just realized voice of authority.
Mm-hmm.
Wherein if I used a spell on any of my allies, they can immediately take a reaction to make an attack,
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
to make a weapon attack.
Cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. So you have.
So should we have done that?
That'll happen to you, with you,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, or whoever I choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I choose you.
No. Does that happen? So wait, would that have been before I moved though? When you did it?
No, that's your reaction.
Yeah,
I think
that's
is
a
what she
reaction.
said. So as a reaction, you can
Ooh.
take.
So right now, a free.
It's not.
No.
It's if you cast a spell with a spell higher
A reaction,
target,
but a reaction
Yeah.
doesn't happen on your turn.
Right, it only happens if you're...
A reaction can happen on your turn. What?
So it's that if when I cast aid on them, this would be I can target anybody that I choose that I hit, and it says that they can use their reaction immediately after the spell to make one weapon attack against a creature of your choice that you can see.
So that would have
Okay,
had
so
to happen.
yeah, that would have already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was no one in range.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
throw in a rock.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's say that happens. Cesti, as a reaction, throws a rock.
With the
And,
wrong
uh,
hand, like, I forgot I was left-handed. I'm sorry.
Abaddon grabs it appreciatively and says, "Thank you,"
It's
and
really
puts it as
nice.
the centerpiece of his crown.
I do kind of
Okay,
like it.
now I
looks
remember,
good.
now I remember.
It was a really shiny rock.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really caught my eye. It looks
Perfect.
good on you. Please don't kill me.
So,
All right. I'll run right up. So yeah, as far as movement, that one's good.
yes. Mhm.
Great. I'll take my claymore and ready to
Nice.
attack. See, with the strength of the stars and the demons above me, now you'll feel the force of the water below, and I'll strike down.
Perfect.
With a 22 on the first,
That hits.
and a 14 on the second.
The second one misses.
Okay. The first damage is, it's the one that hits is 12 damage.
Perfect. What type of damage is it?
It is slashing damage.
Okay, perfect. So 12 damage. Your sword comes sliding through this like mud that's like kind of viscous and is like has sand kind of rotating outside of it. Yeah, do you follow up?
Well, the second attack didn't hit. Sure, why not use an action surge immediately? I'm pumped up.
Perfect.
Really pumped up with temp HP, so I'll do one more swing for 25 to hit.
That hits.
Another 11 damage.
Perfect. You strike twice with your claymore, hitting true both times. Cestia.
Okay. Cestia kind of looks over and says, "Get clear, I'm gonna do the thing from before. I don't know about water or fire. Let's try plasma. Call lightning."
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is going to hit her as well. I
Is
think.
it? Can I aim it a little? Can I aim? So
It's a big enough creature that. What is the radius on this?
It's a 5-foot radius. So can I center it for like the donk to try to avoid
Yeah,
hitting
yeah,
her
yeah,
specifically?
perfect.
Cool.
The throne
Very
crown.
I'm trying to blast that ass. Let's go.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, so she, in her starry form, like reaches up into the sky, and that same thing happens where like the sky like gets clouded over, even though it's like a galaxy, and then the last star that remains from there, the lightning bolt fires down.
Perfect.
So he needs to make a DC 14 deck save.
He makes it.
No worries.
The sands begin to part as the lightning comes crackling down.
He still takes 8 points of lightning damage.
Perfect.
And then for my
Yes.
bonus action, same thing. She passes her hand through the sky, and it creates a constellation of a bow. And she pulls her hand back, and I'm gonna fire
Perfect.
on him. Golly, I roll bad. I'm gonna use lucky. I'm gonna use a point of luck.
Perfect.
Let's try that again. +6. Dirty 20.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, what type of damage is this?
This is radiant damage.
Perfect. Yeah, so you draw your arcane bow, it hits. How much damage are we doing?
6 points.
Perfect. It strikes true. You see some of the mud come flying off of him, and a new face forms where that like hole is left. And you realize now his arm has like these glowing mouths and faces, like kind of like twisted and contorted into different expressions of happiness, glee, and excitement at the prospect of battle.
Horrifying reaction, and then I would like to run. Look, you've given me a tiny bit of map. I cannot overstate how much I would like to be farther away. than the map would
Perfect.
suggest.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go 60 feet,
Perfect.
or sorry, 30 feet back, and be off the map. I don't want to go here.
Amazing. Yeah.
I got 120 feet on this. I would like to leave.
Gotcha. You can go left and right as well, by the way. It's just fog of war.
I just
Yeah.
love it's like
I'm
we're
gonna-
in this together and then
Econ,
turn around.
Look,
You
I'm
see-
helping.
Cecily's gone.
Econ, you see Cestia's arrow strike too, and then you see Cestia kind of. What does your retreat look like? Is it like a back away, like?
Yeah, I'm just like, ha, anyway, I'm still helping. And she just kind of saunters on back. Look, I got the rank. I'm not a close. Good luck.
This is what she says to you, Econ?
Yeah.
You're running the wrong way.
I'm not running, but I am going the wrong way. I'm fine to admit that. You got this.
They all keep saying that.
I'm
What do
not
you
sure
do?
what this is.
So I am. Let me see. 5, 10, 15. He's within 30 feet of me, right?
I believe so.
Yes. So from
Yes.
there, yeah. I kind of fasten myself and look at him and go, let's make this battle one for the ages. And my eyes light up as I hit him with the 3rd level Witch's Bolt.
Perfect. Yeah.
Dope.
All right. For 21.
That hits.
All right. So that is going to be 19 damage.
Yeah, your witch's bolt goes flying through the air. He sees like the fire in your eyes and reflexively grabs another piece of like wall from behind him and brings it up. You see half of the wall go flying, and you do see your witch's bolt still connect and deal at least half of its damage to him. Wait, how much damage was it? Sorry.
19.
19, perfect. As this happens, he takes the half that's left and flings it, I guess, towards you, since you are who is closest to him. No, he's gonna roll to hit. 18.
Who? Me?
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
I have
so
not put on my mage armor. I have a 9 DC.
Oh no, baby.
Oh,
Baby, what are you doing?
I rolled snake eyes. So you only take 3 bludgeoning damage. You wonder if he's pulling his punches a little bit.
Oh.
Bludgeoning damage. You wonder if he's pulling his punches a little bit.
Oh.
As what's left, and part of it is because it was destroyed half by your witch bolt. He blows half of it off. He takes it and chucks it all in one motion. It strikes against you with a glancing blow. Maybe like he was even maybe aiming for someone behind you. I think I said 3. Yeah, it only does 3 bludgeoning damage, but it does push you back 15 feet.
Okay.
As you are pushed back,
Right here, right?
because yeah. Well, I wish. I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
Iffy.
Yeah.
You and traps, my friend.
Oh!
As you are pushed back, you start to feel that your feet are stuck,
Oh no.
and then you start to sink.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Lenore.
Right,
Yes.
It's always a hole.
Okay. Don't worry, Econ. This time I'll fight and save you.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon because that has a 60-foot range.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon, and you see now that my big great blue heron sort of spiritual weapon situation actually kind of resembles like a sickle, like for tulling the earth. I don't know. So let me see. I'm gonna attack with that. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Woohoo! And then for damage, sick 9. And then as a bonus action, this time my 5-foot mace is actually gonna come in handy, and I'm gonna hand it. I'm gonna grab hold of it on one end and go, Econ, grab on.
Okay, this is actually reaching me this time.
Yes, I figured out basic geometry.
What happened last
Make
time?
an athletics check.
Okay. All right.
Contextually, I don't know what happened before.
She tried to climb down into the other pit, and into the pit he fell into, and then just landed on top of him, damaging both of
19.
them.
You are able
Copy
to pull
that,
him
thank
out.
you.
Yes.
So you come out kind of I guess on this side.
Okay.
Nick Hill is flying above you.
Okay.
We love a growth arc.
Perfect. So you are able to pull Econ out of this horrible sinkhole, and now that it's kind of revealed, you do see that the sand there's kind of falling inside of a swirl.
Oh.
Layla, it is your turn. Nick Hill, you're on deck.
Cool.
I hop up onto the walls surrounding me, and I reach out, and whispers start to tendril into his mind for dissonant whispers.
Perfect.
Has to make a wisdom save.
Perfect. Wisdom. 14.
I beat it. Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
17.
Let's go.
17 damage.
Amazing.
Woo!
And he has to move immediately. To use his reaction if available to move as far away as his speed allows.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, he has to move away from you, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many? 5. Wait, no, 5. 10. He doesn't actually have that much speed because he is so large. Let me. Wait, no. We'll go ahead and. He's rescinded into the fog of war. No one really has line of sight on him anymore, but you have a reasonable idea of where he is.
Let's see.
We'll just give you this as a niceness, as a DM niceness.
As he retreats, the whispers in his head tell him, "You are nothing. Your glory days are over. You'll never make it again." Yes.
Erica, you're being so mean to one of my favorite characters. But he is I knew maybe this was a bad idea.
No.
If only I had my blood brother to fight at my back. If only I had him
Nothing and no one.
to hold. He's right. He turned his back on me. Everyone turns their back on me. Just like Lana, so long ago. I retreat into the shadows in shame. Nickel, you just see this creature run away. Merdina, go ahead and take an op attack.
Okay. Do a hit.
Oh. It's nat 1, it's an 8, so I see.
Yeah, you weren't expecting him to run.
No,
You were kind of like standing your ground, so you're just like,
That worked.
yeah, you're like confused, especially because you don't hear the whispers.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, you just see him leave. Nikhil, what do you do?
Can I go another 30 feet up and be high enough to see more of the arena that we're in?
Oh yeah, you are 60 feet up, yes. If you go another 30 feet up, you would see this.
Hell yeah.
Aha.
There's homie. Hi, buddy. Hey,
You
pal.
see he looks kind of depressed. Like all the faces that were in the sand that were happy are now like,
I'll just say,
it's like existential dread face, like,
hey, guy,
guess I'll die.
you want to? I was like, you can yield. That's part of the rules.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
When he hears your voice, he's like, as much as I would love to yield, I'm more interested in making your body yield to me once more.
You just hear from behind the thing. Far away.
Man, you are an old weird dude, and I'm going to bonus action Shield of Faith myself and hit him with 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, I think, do you have the range? Sorry, I'm doing trigonometry.
For sure. I have the Eldritch Blast 120 feet.
Oh, you have the 120 feet? Okay, yeah, definitely. Eldritch Sniper.
Hell yeah, here we go. Okay, 2 coming at him right now. First one is gonna be a 15 to hit. Second one is gonna be an 11.
They both miss.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm having a bad time.
Yeah, as you say that, he says, oh, come on, don't let our love come between us. Fight me. You don't have to pull your punches, Nikhil. I know what you can do. And you gain inspiration for your next round. But it is his turn, and you see him, it happens in almost an instant. Whoop, submerge.
Oh.
He's in there. He's going deep. Not like that. He's in the ground.
That's all you hear.
He's gonna use his full movement,
Oh god.
and as he does, he pops up here.
Oh.
Everyone within 30 feet make a dexterity
Oh,
saving throw as he
beans.
emerges.
I ran so far.
Oh wait, oh yeah, you're like off the.
Look, I wanted to be
tell where
farther. I
you
can't
were.
get farther.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
would be more gone.
We'll put you here.
I hate that.
Am I in 30 feet? Is that? How many? So 6 squares? Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not-
yes.
Oh, we're
I-
all doing.
I am in.
He ran so far.
And I got
I
pulled
rolled
back
a
in.
13.
20.
Okay.
10.
Everyone below a 14. You're
Natural
not-
20.
Huh?
Natural 20.
Amazing. Yeah. You're able to maintain your footing as like the entire sand starts to like shift underneath your feet as he emerges. Nikhil, you're fine, I think, because you're in the air. As he emerges out like this, we'll just say that both of you kind of like fall back a space, just for
Okay,
the sake
I
that I
also
can see.
Failed.
Oh, okay, so you fall down prone.
Prone?
Yeah.
Back here?
Yeah. And as he emerges like this, Econ, you fall back, but you maintain your footing. You do like a tactical roll back to maintain as his head emerges with the crown and the throne first, and the rest of him comes out. And then he is going to. I'm so sorry. He's going to fist you. He brings
Econ, watch out for that!
his giant mouth fist twice. Once on you and once on Lenore behind him. Lenore, are you prone? Did you make? I think you only rolled a 10.
Yeah.
So it'll be on advantage against you.
Oh no.
I don't know if it still hits. That's a 13.
No.
Yeah, they both miss, even with advantage. And for you, Econ. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a nat 20.
Oh no.
It's like in black and white too when I saw it.
Oh.
Even the cameraman reeled back. It was like.
Brutal.
You hate to see it.
Okay.
Oh no.
I feel so bad for you, friend. An 8 and a 9 on a D10.
Oh god.
Oh my God. That was too long.
No.
You take 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah. That is, I'm on death saving throws.
Oh no!
Yeah,
You
that's-
see, as he comes out and brings one fist down behind him on Lenore. Lenore manages to miss. Also, he's swinging backwards, but the one that strikes true, boom. The dissonant whispers worked a little too well. Heartbroken, feeling that he had made a real connection, and being convinced that it wasn't real is too much for this old warrior. And in his grief and in his rage, you just see Econ crumble.
Oh
Boo.
Oh.
Merdina, you're on the floor when you see this happen.
Well, I'm gonna stand up. I use half, right? Half movement.
Half movement to stand up, yep.
All right, and then I use the rest of my movement, if it's unimpeded, to move right up to him. And man, who is there anyone? You're above, right?
I'm above. I'm 90 feet up.
And all right, yeah. I'm just gonna strike, seeing Econ on the ground, and say, "We'll avenge you!" Ah! First strike.
I'm not dead yet.
I can't tell the difference.
I am not dead yet.
Yeah, let's do it. First one is a 23 to hit. Second one is a 14 to hit.
The first one hits.
First one is 11 damage.
Perfect. Your
And, yeah.
sword goes slicing through him, slicing through the fist that is still pinning Econ's
Yeah.
barely alive body, maybe a little dribble of blood coming out of the mouth. And you see now, almost as though he's realized what he's done, you see remorse on the faces that are in the sand. I'm so sorry to the mic people, that was probably horrible.
And I'll just hold fast with the claymore
Perfect.
at the ready.
Cestia, you managed to maintain your footing with
Too
a nat
close.
20. So you not just maintain it, you see the ripple coming and jump over it like it's a wave.
Look, I stayed back here for both of our good, and I'm gonna call, I move the cloud towards me because it's got 60 feet of movement.
Perfect, yeah.
We can do this here too, and call lightning down again as
Perfect.
the action. So I need another dexterity save of 14, but I am gonna hit you with woe.
I only rolled a 7.
That's
to begin
fine.
with.
It's still 4 less than that, but
Perfect.
a 3 means you take all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. 21 points of lightning damage.
Wow.
As her voice goes
thunder-
over again with
Yeah.
that coldness, and it's this fiery, sandy thing facing off against this cold, impassive. As the sand blasts into her, some of it bounces off of her form, but some of it gets lost in the galaxy of her starry form.
Yeah.
And I just lean in and say, "You don't want this smoke. Run away."
Yeah. You see the arm that was pinning Econ kind of crackle with lightning and go blowing into pieces, completely exposing his unconscious form in front of you. Econ, make a death save.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. I still
Oh,
have my
sorry.
bonus action.
You do still have your bonus
Sorry,
action.
fun, baby.
My bad.
Again, she just, and as she says that, she swipes her hand through the air, recreates that constellation bow, and lets another one fly.
Perfect.
Do. I've got one thing, I do it every time.
Yeah.
Please roll good. I talked a lot of shit. And it's 11.
It goes wide. You're so excited by seeing the lightning crackle and
It's
seeing
'cause she
his
was
arm
running
blow
away again
apart.
and she did
yeah,
it.
Yeah, and then over your shoulder, you're like, and it
Nothing.
misses.
Please let me leave the map again. You made me go close. I would like to be gone again.
Econ.
I want to be close.
All right. Just roll at 20, right? All right. Let's see.
Come on, 20.
You got it. Natural 20.
12.
no.
Okay.
Success.
Okay.
somewhat stabilized.
Mm-hmm.
Did the first hit put you so much in the negative you failed a death save? Is that what you were saying when you said you were in death saves, or is this your first one?
Oh, this is my first
So we've got
one.
one save. We've got one save on the board.
Okay.
Lenore.
Yes, okay. So I'm going to run around the monster. Over to be by
Go ahead and move yourself, yeah.
over to be by Econ.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's in death saving throws, I have to stabilize him before I can heal him.
No, you can just
I
heal.
can just heal him. Then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna friggin' heal him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will cast a level 3 a spell level 3 cure wounds. So there we go. Oh yes. Okay, so that's gonna heal 23 points.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, you come you back up doing like the whole like the dramatic. I assume the dramatic wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I am back.
Econ, you get up to your feet. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Yes, I would like to swing again with my spiritual weapon. So that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You just hear
And
rah from the
that's
fog
gonna
of war.
be, 10
Still high.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Your spirit weapon strikes true, slicing through one of the knuckles that's like closest to you, half decimated by this lightning bolt that's like baked it, and pieces of mud are on the floor now. Layla, this is the scene you look out on. What do you do?
I channel divinity.
Mhm.
I call upon the creator of this space, the ruler of this arena, and I seek to use orders demand.
Mhm.
So you have to make a wisdom saving throw
Perfect.
or be charmed.
Oh.
Wait, I'm immune to charm.
Ooh.
Beans.
Damn it.
Which is
Remember, he's
sad
the
because
top.
I did roll a 9.
Brutal.
No.
Did you say because he's a top?
What? I'm so sorry. There's no way
That-
to know what I said in a moment.
No way.
Fog of war. You don't see or hear me.
Yeah,
Woo.
yeah. As your orders command comes out, you like hear your voice like reverberate around the arena, but you see like these different mouths and things on him, like, and you realize like it doesn't hold sway over this creature who is kind of outside of the domains of this place. He's come out of retirement. The rules don't hold him anymore. There are no rules here.
Bonus action, spiritual shield,
Mhm.
and I say, you would be wise to yield.
He just goes. You keep saying this, I don't think you know what it means. But Nikhil. Combat me, big boy.
People
One
of Polar
hand.
Coat,
Have destroyed.
I think it would be cool if when you bang, you keep respect for each other. Who agrees? We
I
could
don't
have
think
been.
I don't think I disrespected
There
you.
was the whole man boy thing. There was a lot.
that
We can
was-
go back and
You called
revisit.
me old, so ageism is okay, but me calling you for what you are, little twink boy, that is so wrong.
You are a twink.
How many times you called me old man? Ageism is thing.
Ooh.
I choose not to examine this, and I am going to, question for the dungeon master.
Yes.
I'm 90 feet up. My speed is 30. But if I drop out, is there any bonus to speed going straight down?
Yes.
Okay, incredible.
You'd hit free fall and then.
Just go straight down. Cool. I'm going to like Peregrine Falcon dive on this dude.
Bird fast.
I'm happy to. Are there any other mechanical things that would happen diving straight on this guy?
You would probably have to make an athletics check or an acrobatics check to make sure that when you get caught up in this swirling sand, you don't just fall.
Cool. Okay, great.
Because this might turn into you'll spear through him, but you might take some fall damage and end up on the ground at the end of it because
Copy
you
that.
are kind of just free falling and then getting caught up in the swirling sand.
That's a 17 on an acrobatics check.
Yeah, you'll be able to swoop out. So you'll
Cool.
be able to maintain your flight, is what I guess I'm saying.
Hell yes. We're gonna go ahead. First attack with the first attack with the lance. We're gonna go. Yeah, I'm just diving straight. We're gonna go for the lance here. I'm gonna burn my inspiration and roll with advantage.
I usually think inspiration is stupid, but I want to use this time.
Oh, is inspiration +2 or is it advantage?
It's advantage. No, I was saying
Oh.
usually as a DM, I think inspiration is kind of stupid because everyone's inspiring to me. But I feel like given the sexual context, maybe in this case we can make special exception. Yes.
Yes.
Sexual
You don't need
partners
my
get
approval, but yeah.
sexual partners get inspiration.
That's a 23 on the first hit.
I look over at Merdina and then look away.
A 23 and a 20.
Both hit.
Woo!
Okay, so we're going to let loose with 2 second level smites on this. Let's go. So that's going to be 68.
Oh my god.
That's going to be 68 plus 2d12 plus 16.
What?
Do
I not know how to play D&D?
Yeah, so it's 20. So 63 damage.
63 damage. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh
you
my god.
cleave a good chunk of the way through him, completely shearing off the arm that was already weakened and baked by the lightning damage. As you do, it falls into the earth. It is now this creature's turn. Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
It gets a swing on me, right? If I attempt to flee, I don't have the ability to disengage. I'm gonna kick it right here at that 10-foot range from the lance.
It is now his turn. You see, as his arm falls into the sand, Lenore and Econ, since you're within 5 feet of each other, you start to see the ground beneath you shift. You realize you're standing in the palm of a hand, just as the fingers roll around you.
Oh.
Catch us next time.
No!
Who wins? Who loses in the battle for Beyond?
This is going good, baby.
I just would like to say, as your DM, I'm not sorry.
Oh. Well, you're a trident tidal wave.
Take this, eyebrow daddy.
I like that you let your friends bleed for you.
I'm gonna throw my last smites on here. I'm all out of spell slots.
You try and you try, year after year, cycle after cycle, and you fail. And you become addicted to that.
I'm sorry, brother. I thought you knew.